You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, it is the end of an era. The NBA on TNT is dead, starting after, I believe, next season. Now, I believe that the NBA has been with TNT since 1989, but it's no more. No more Charles Barkley, no more Shaq, no more Kenny, no more Ernie Johnson. It is over with. And it seems like the House of Mouse is about to get the NBA. Charles Barkley, the Hall of Famer, he's been with TNT forever. Ernie Johnson has been there like over 30 years. Kenny Smith, pretty close to 30 years, man. It's over with. When I heard this news, I couldn't believe it, guys. I could not believe it. It's the end of an era, man. You know, it kind of reminds me when NBC lost the NBA because the most iconic theme song was John Tesh's Round Rock. And that was at the height of the Chicago Bulls. And when they lost the NBA, the theme, it left too. So Charles Barkley, man, not a happy camper. And he was actually on with Dan Patrick, and he came out and he slammed TNT for losing the NBA. Another thing is he's out of a job. Now, I believe Charles Barkley said a little while ago that he wasn't going to be actually doing what he's doing with TNT long term. But Charles Barkley has always been associated with the NBA. Barkley came into the NBA in what, 85? So he's been associated with the NBA for like 40 years. Now, he's about to lose his gig. Let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. We appreciate the support. So here we go, guys. Charles Barkley goes scorched earth on TNT management. Clowns for losing NBA TV rights. They screwed this up so badly. Yeah. So, man, can't believe this is actually happening, but it is over with. Charles Barkley has placed the blame squarely on TNT management for the network losing out on NBA rights in the league's upcoming media deal. On Wednesday, it was reported that the NBA was in the process of formalizing deals with Disney, ESPN, ABC, also NBC. So it's actually going back to NBC. So maybe John Tesh theme is actually come back. And Amazon. Beginning with the 25-26 season, those companies will be the only broadcasting NBA games. That leaves out TNT, which has been one of the homes for NBA games since 1989. That loss is further compounded by the fact that TNT's absence means losing Inside the NBA, the Emmy award-winning talk show of which Barkley's a key part. Yeah, so let's go and watch this clip here of Barkley exploding on Dan Patrick's show. Let's roll it.
Morale, Charles.
Well, two things, Dan. Number one, Mercedes is a great car, okay? But don't buy it if you can't afford it. Let's get that out the way, all right? Only get a Mercedes. Mercedes is an amazing car. I've had a few in my life, but don't buy it unless you can afford it. Stop trying to impress other people. Morale sucks, plain and simple. You know, I just feel so bad for the people I work with, Dan. You know, these people have families, and I just really feel bad for them right now. You know, these people I work with, they've screwed this thing up clearly, and we don't have zero idea what's going to happen. I don't feel good, I'm not going to lie, especially when they came out yesterday and said we bought college football. I was like, well, damn, they could have used that money to buy the NBA.
Yeah, TNT not associated really with college football. TNT has always been the NBA for the most part, and also baseball.
Yeah,
But
it says
Yeah.
TNT Sports added college football playoff games in a 5-year deal. Their licensing deal with ESPN. Maybe that's why they're buying this, because they don't, the money they were going to use on the NBA, they got to do something with.
Yeah, that's the first thing came to my mind. We've never had college football, never been involved with college football. And I'm like, wait a minute, shouldn't we be spending every dime we got to keep the NBA? So morale sucks, to be honest with you, Dan.
I was wondering about this. I don't know if you guys have talked about this, but you and Shaq and Kenny and Ernie, how about just form a production company and continue to do the Inside the NBA, hire the personnel, keep the personnel there, continue to do it in Atlanta, and then you're able to sell that to NBC or Amazon and say, here, you already got the best studio show ready to go, keep everybody in place, but you guys own your own production company.
That's not going to happen. I highly doubt that actually happen.
Well, I've talked to the guys about everybody signing with my production company, because I have my own production company, and I would love to do that if we lose it. But I have definitely actually somebody suggested that to me, to be honest with you, on the internet. So why don't Charles Barkley sign these 4 guys total, his production company, and sell it? I'm like, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
But like I say, we're just sitting back waiting on these people to figure out what they're gonna do. My 2 favorite wines are Inglenook and Opus. And these clowns I work for, they've turned us into Ripple and Boone's Farm and Thunderbird. Like, we got the best studio show. And it's so funny, we just won the best studio show, but these fools turned us from Inglenook and Opus into damn Boone's Farm and Ripple. It's crazy.
You're actually angry.
I am. Dan, it's so interesting. I've been spending a lot of time with the crew lately. They've been with these guys where I spent time with they bring their newborns in, they bring their kids in, they'd come in like when they were in high school, and now they're graduating for college. I mean, that's how long, Ernie's been there 32 years, Kenny's been there 27, I've been there 24, but think about that. Some of these people I work with, they brought their newborns in to say hello to us. They brought them in high school when they graduated, and now they've already graduated from college. So, yeah, I'm angry at people who, they're part of my family, to be honest with you. So, and I feel bad for those guys.
Yeah, but how did you guys screw it up? How did TNT mess this up?
Well, I think the first thing is, they came out and said we didn't need the NBA. So I think that probably pissed Adam off. I don't know that, but I'm saying, because, when we merged, that's the first thing our boss said, we don't need the NBA. Well, he don't need it, but the rest of the people, me, Kenny, Shaq, and Ernie, and the people who work there, we need it. So it just sucks right now. And the thing that's interesting, me, Kenny, and Ernie talk about it, and Shaq all the time. Like, people walk up to me, I'm not even joking, 20 times a day. I'm like, dude, thank you for the kind words, but I have zero idea what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like, you can't go anywhere. And then what's really frustrating, we all are getting sent like 5-7 articles a day about we've already lost it, or we on life support. TNT's trying a 4th quarter comeback. And I don't know, Bill Simmons, who I'm a big Bill Simmons fan, they're sending us articles like they've already lost it. It's over with. I was listening to Mad Dog Russo the other day. He's like, oh, the deal's over with. It's already going to NBC. So I don't know what to believe. So it sucks for the people, for all of us.
Yeah, so you have it right there, guys. It's over with, man. It is over with after next season. So starting in 2025, man, you're going to have to go to ESPN, Walt Disney's channels, and also NBC to watch it. No more Inside the NBA. Man, Charles Barkley, not happy. Not happy. I can't imagine, the TNT without the NBA college football. That definitely seems kind of out of place to me, man, because they've never been associated with college football. So, man. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we will catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.